I'm allowed to move.
Okay, so am I.
Okay, just keep touching me.
Even though cops are supposed to uphold the law, it's always a spectacle when they realize they've picked the wrong battle. Just like this first officer, who learned the hard way that some citizens won't be bullied. On the 20th of August, 2022, Officer Bergeson in Connecticut confronted an auditor named Daniel Kokoska, which led to a disrespectful frenzy in front of the department.
What are you guys doing?
Filming.
For what?
Just like 10. That's it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You like it? What? I never seen one girl fucking back here. I like this.
Me, I can see what's out there.
Any reason you're filming?
Wait, what?
Don't want to answer any questions? What about you? You want to answer any questions? Or?
They heard this. They stated that those two were...
You can get off that car.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for doing the right thing.
All right, you guys are done now.
So,
Yeah.
for what?
I'm asking you to leave the
I have not done anything.
I'm asking you to leave private property now. Get out of the lot.
Not private property.
You have police business here?
Yes.
I'm asking you. Okay, you can go to the lobby, but you're not going to the lobby. You can leave.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm not asking.
Okay, well,
Are you here for police business?
does it matter?
Yes. You're now in a private lot and you're being asked to
Where's
leave
the
a
sign?
paper.
Where's the sign?
I'm telling you now.
It doesn't
Go.
matter.
Leave,
No,
please.
no.
Let's go.
No. It's
Off
not
the
how
property,
this
please.
works. It's not how this works.
Let's go.
It's not.
I'm not asking you.
Okay.
Get off the property.
I'm not.
The cops aren't amused in the slightest by Daniel. It doesn't take the cops long to threaten him with arrest.
You're not going to be out here
Come out here
with
and make up.
private
Where's
with
the-
officers.
where are your
personally.
signs?
Okay, I'm telling you.
Where
now.
are your signs?
There are no signs, but
Exactly.
you're being given
I'm allowed
a
to
lawful
No,
order
you're
to
not. What law?
disperse.
What law?
Disorderly conduct.
You're
being
given.
given.
Yes.
Yes. Let's go.
If you want here, disorderly conduct.
Let's go.
Come on, disorderly conduct.
Let's go.
You want to call it? Let's do it.
Let's go.
You want to call it? Let's do it. Because I'm doing nothing wrong. No.
Why you got to come out here and bust balls?
Bust balls? You came out here. I was doing nothing wrong.
Okay, you're out here filming people's
I'm
personal
allowed
cars.
to.
Okay.
Again, what?
Do you
so,
have anything
so I'm
better
allowed
to do than come
Then
here and do
thank
this?
you. I'm not going to answer
All
any more questions. I'm
Let's
going to
go.
continue doing what I was doing. Touching me?
Go.
You're touching
Get
me?
off the property.
You're
Let's go.
touching me?
Off the property.
Stop
Let's
touching
go.
me, please.
Off the
Stop
property.
touching me, please.
Let's
It doesn't.
go.
I have
You're being asked to
It doesn't
leave.
matter. You
You're
can't just
being asked
ask
to
me.
leave. Yes, you can.
Listen, time out.
Yes,
No, you can't.
You want to come in for police business? come in
Listen,
for
no.
police
It
business.
doesn't. I don't even need police business.
Okay.
Even if I wasn't here for police business, it doesn't matter. You need to go do your homework.
Okay, I'm doing my homework.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you need to go
You
read
need
the
to
laws.
leave the property,
No.
sir.
I need to commit a crime for you to have me leave public property. This is
You're
not
now
private.
being given a lawful order
No,
to leave the
lawful-
property
I
by
need-
a
what's the
police
law?
officer. Okay, trespass.
That's not. No. You can't trespass me for public property when I haven't broken a law.
Okay,
Come on.
Are you here for police business?
I just told you I was.
Okay, then what is the police business you're
I
here
don't
for?
need to tell you.
Yes, you do.
No, I
You're not
don't.
here for police business.
I don't
That's
need
what
to
it
tell. All right,
is.
I'm not going to answer any more questions, and I'm standing right here until I'm ready to go inside.
And we're gonna stand right here with you.
Go ahead.
Okay, I got all night, dude. I got till 7 o'clock in the morning.
Can you start touching me?
Can you? No.
I'm allowed to move.
Okay, and so am I.
Okay, just keep touching me.
Let's go.
Jay, take your camera out.
Let's go.
As if berating and threatening him with fabricated charges wasn't enough, this corrupt cop couldn't resist acting out even as he's walking off the property.
You don't need to be on
If you had a reason or you could really arrest me, you already would have done it.
It's Saturday, and I don't feel like leaving me downstairs all weekend. I really don't.
I don't believe that.
This is. You
This
got
is
no
what?
need to be down here, dude.
I can be. Yes, I do.
What
I'm
is
not
your
going to tell
police
you,
business
but I
to
can be here.
What is your police business?
I'm doing what I need to do.
Okay.
So
If you go near a personal car,
I'll go near whatever.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you.
No, if you go
I'm going
near-
to tell
you
you.
can
I'm
stay
done.
here any- you can
No,
do
no.
any
Because
police
now
car
I
you
can
want.
stay here and now I can do that.
because I got better shit to do than just sit
No,
here
because
dealing
now
with you.
you're
No,
wrong.
you know,
I can
I got
record
better
those
things to do
cars.
with
I
you.
can record any
Okay.
car in this parking lot
If
I
I
want.
catch you touching a vehicle or trying to open a door, I'm gonna arrest you.
Now it goes to that. Did you see me do that before you touched me
but
and did
if
all
I-
that
if
shit?
I catch you doing
did
it.
Did you see
Because
me?
I got
do
better
it?
shit to do, dude.
That's
than
what
sit
you
out here
keep
and deal
saying,
with
but
this
you're
stuff.
out here.
Okay.
You would have never came out here if you had something
But
better
I
to
say,
do.
if you need something, come up into the lobby and deal with it.
I'll be up
Other
there
than
when I'm
that,
ready.
We're all
Thank
set.
you.
The cop obviously seems to have had his ego hurt, despite this auditor being completely respectful. He even takes a jab as Daniel walks off.
Go find something better to do with your life.
Me?
I'm sorry.
You're the one that came running outside like you're fucking some tough guy, you clown.
What a waste of time. Go back.
No, I'm a waste of time. That's why you're out here wasting time. Bunch of geniuses. You know, now leave them. After you already touched me, you loser. How many times did you touch me, clown? How many? That's why you're gonna do shit, because you can't. You're going to personal cars right now. What are you gonna do? And I didn't even look at him before, now I will.
Daniel and the officer have another nasty spat with each other, however. Daniel had the upper hand in that argument. But after trying to ignore the whole situation, Daniel decided he should get inside and talk to somebody with a higher rank.
Out of curiosity, why? I mean, Saturday night, you guys can't go somewhere, hang out, like, we decided tonight was the night to film the police department parking lot.
Yeah, it's a hobby.
Oh, can I help you?
Yeah, you're the supervisor?
One of them, yeah.
So I was outside, walking through your parking lot, taping. Your officers, 3 of them came out. Supervisors started pushing me around, giving unlawful orders.
Giving out what kind of orders?
Unlawful. Kept trying to tell me I'm trespassing and I'm disorderly when I wasn't doing anything.
Well, it's a lawful order.
If you're doing it.
So
If you're committing that crime, it's a lawful order, but when you're not.
Oh, if you read the statute for trespass first, after giving a lawful order,
Yeah, you have to be committing a crime.
regardless if it's posted or not.
No, but you have to be committing a crime to be trespassing on public property.
All right, well, I'm not going to argue with you on that.
No, you're just like the rest of them. I need 3 complaint forms, and how do I request that body cam footage?
Have to go do an FOI.
Through here, though, or where? Town hall?
He decides that these corrupt officers had gone too far encroaching on his First Amendment rights. Adamantly requesting 4 complaint forms, Daniel makes good use of these. An internal investigation led to an 8-day suspension and mandated retraining for Lieutenant Joshua Bergeson, who can be seen in body camera footage blocking and pushing Kokoska in an attempt to force him to leave. Daniel's experience was troubling to watch, but the tyrants landed themselves in hot water by going against the law, just like this officer did when he initiated an illegal traffic stop.
Yeah, I just give it to you. Okay. So I'm gonna reach for my ID, all right? You go right ahead. Just for my friend. Yep. I'll give up my rights for my friend.
On September 3rd, 2014, 2 tyrants with badges decided to follow a regular civilian going about his daily commute. The passenger filmed what followed and put it on his YouTube channel, Ambees99.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Whatever the traffic stop was, it doesn't really matter. I'm not here for that, obviously. Just
in case I started recording, you know, because
that's fine. You
if anything, if I need it for court or anything.
You can record all you want, no problem. You're obligated when you're in a motor vehicle to present your ID.
When you're driving?
When you're in the motor vehicle, yes, like right now.
Can I see what law is that?
I don't have the law book on me. I know the law. That's.
Oh, so if you know it, how come?
If you weren't in the car and you parked in a parking lot, no. But as far as the motor vehicle being operated, yes.
Right. So get the law for me. Give me what law it is, and then.
Law for you.
Just you're a police officer. You're supposed to know all the laws and.
Let me talk to you. Step out of the car for me.
I'm not stepping out of the car.
What's that?
I'm not stepping out of the car for my safety.
For your safety?
For my safety.
What do you think? We're going to beat you up?
No, but once you tell somebody to step out of the car, it's either they're being arrested, you're going to take them in for questioning or something like that. Okay. If I'm not going to be...
Listen.
Although the driver of the car had already shown them his ID and even complied to the extent of exiting the vehicle, these cops still couldn't leave the innocent passenger alone. Not to mention, they also couldn't provide any statute law codes with their incompetent and unprofessional attitude.
This is recording. In case something happens...
Mr. Lawyer, okay?
No, I told him I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. But I value my rights. I have rights. I know the Constitution. You know, I know what rights I have.
You do with every single car. You give up your rights when you're in the car.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
You have to present your ID.
Yeah, when you're driving.
Your ID, that's fine, but you gotta give them a name.
I'm not giving out my name just because. Because you're gonna start. I need your name. I need your date of birth. You're gonna look me up. You're gonna have my address. You're gonna have all the information. Yeah. But what crimes did I commit?
I know you're thinking you're Joe Attorney.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that.
You're gonna get arrested. You're gonna get arrested. Yeah. Okay, you're not.
All right. So when you say I'm being arrested, then we'll take it from there.
Why would I say that? Why would I say you're being arrested?
I don't know.
Sitting in the passenger
seat because you're asking me for my name, my date of birth.
That's just so we, for our safety. That's why we do that.
Yeah, but why did he get pulled over? Right?
I had him for speeding.
Okay, so that's his problem.
Yeah, but
I'm just getting the ride home.
Listen, but you're in the car. Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't commit a crime. I didn't speed.
We're not saying that you did.
Unfortunately for these tyrants, There is no law in the US anywhere that requires a passenger to produce their ID. On the rare occasion where a clear and explicit reason is needed, it is okay. But just saying that it's for our safety is simply not good enough.
I didn't speak.
We're not saying that you did. We identify everyone in the car.
You're not
Every
listening
single car
to me.
stop.
I am listening.
Okay. When you get out of the car, okay, we don't just arrest people to get out of the car. We just don't tell you to get out. It's for the heck of it, okay? For our safety, we ask for ID. Now you're obligated by the state to do that, okay?
Do you see anybody shooting? Do you see anybody with a bazooka?
No, I'm not here to be a debate. That's for court, okay?
All right, so whatever you gotta do, but I'm not giving up my rights. I'm not giving up my rights, and I know that's not a law. Once you tell me the law, what number it is, everything, we're gonna look it up,
It is
you know,
a law,
stuff like
but
that.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Where are you guys from?
Providence.
Providence?
These tyrant pigs realize that this passenger isn't going to go down so easily. Therefore, they retreat back to their cruiser to try and find this non-existent law.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on? Down at Quonset? Hey, can you hop off just for a minute? I just want to talk to you real quick.
Nah, I want to stay with the camera recording because I don't know. You know, I don't want to be.
Feel free to bring the camera with you.
I don't want to carry that and have it in your face, you know.
Okay.
But
Then you know what?
I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to take you guys away from doing your job and stuff. But they say that when you have rights, either you use them or you lose them, you know.
You're not disrespectful, okay? But you are breaking the law.
I am.
Okay. The United States Supreme Court says that we have every right to take you out of this car while we conduct the traffic stop.
Even when I'm not being arrested, I wasn't driving. I don't have any probable cause. You know, just with my friend, because he already got a ticket. He's late for, he's giving me a ride, as a courtesy, for me, because my car broke down. I'll give you my ID, all right? Because I've been here for 31 years in this country, never been arrested, don't have any kind of...
It's honestly absurd that even after these tyrants called in their buddies for backup, all they're able to do is just try and threaten this poor passenger out of his rights.
So I'm going to reach for my ID, all right?
You go right ahead.
Just for my friend.
Yep.
I'll give up my rights for my friend.
Well, it has nothing to do with rights, my friend.
All right, here you go. You're not going to find anything. I just want to, when you have the rights, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that's where it's going in this country already.
You do have rights, and I understand that. I'm well versed in the Constitution.
Yeah, I follow.
You do have rights.
Yeah, I follow. I try to follow all the laws. I try to learn everything,
But you do have to identify yourself.
They say if you're being arrested, there's probable cause, or you're being a danger.
Yeah, I know who you are as the passenger if you don't tell us. So.
Yeah, but I wasn't driving. I didn't commit any crime. There's no probable cause that I'm going to commit a crime. You didn't catch me in the act of committing a crime.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess these cops go by the logic that everyone is guilty until proven innocent, which makes absolutely no sense. How is a passenger in a speeding-related traffic incident involved in that crime? These stupid cops need to be suspended without pay and sent back to the academy for a proper whooping.
However, just so you know, in the future, you do have to provide.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna call the chief of police and ask him, just to make sure. Because if it is, and I'm wrong, the next time, I know better,
Well, the Attorney General's office, they can really tell you. Just tell them the situation. I was a passenger in a car. I was asked to provide my ID, and they'll let you know that is the case.
Okay, I want to find that out because I try to keep up with all the laws, and if that's a new law and I don't know about it, I want to find out.
Power.
Yeah, I just wrote that today on Facebook. I said knowledge is power, same thing like that.
Yep, absolutely.
I said read and learn. I try to always keep up with all the laws, the new laws, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, everything.
Why not?
Just so, yep. I've been here for 31 years, never been arrested, never been in trouble with the police, never been in any kind of trouble, ever, because I have 2 cars, but they both broke down, so, so then he's giving me a ride for work.
As if this innocent passenger wasn't having a hard enough time, having both his cars broken down, these cops just had to come and use their powers to violate his rights with such neglect. These childish antics are often observed with tyrants who like to abuse their power.
The reason why we do that is obviously to check anybody, see if they have warrants or whatever. We don't know who the passenger is as far as
but you see what the problem with that is? You cannot just go around stopping everybody and asking for IDs like Nazi Germany. You know what I mean?
Vehicles legally stopped though for traffic violations. So.
The passenger came back with an extremely valid point, which exposed these tyrants and the ridiculous laws and reasons they were coming up with to justify their negligent actions.
Yeah, but that's where it's going.
Yep.
In New York,
Listen, we're not in New
it's
York.
already like that.
We're not in New York, we're in Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And the courts say if you are stopped by the police for a legal reason, which this was a legal reason, you committed a traffic violation
He did.
of some sort, we have the right to identify any passengers in the motor vehicle.
Yeah, but you know that in New York, they didn't have that law
We're
before.
not in New York.
I mean, but they didn't have it there. Just like they don't have it here, it might go there. If you don't use our rights, if you don't flex your rights, that's where it's going to go, right there, Nazi Germany.
That's when you notify your state rep and you...
Now, pretty soon, I'll be going down the street, walking around, papers, please, papers.
Well, that's...
That's where it's going. I mean, I'm sad to say about this is where it's going in this country. Man, when I was here, back when I first came in here, like back in the 80s, the 90s, it was lovely to, here, but the way it's going now, that was after 9/11 or what happened, but I just can't do anything anymore without having your papers, it's sad, it's sad.
The cops, still scrambling to argue a better point against the passenger, come up with some ridiculous Supreme Court story to just try and reaffirm their point.
It seems like that. When you want to give out your name and ID, it seems like, all these red flags. What is he hiding?
You're one person. This case that this sergeant is talking about came from a state trooper asking for identification from a bus full of people. And the Supreme Court found that it was warranted. And they can ask for identification.
So even all those innocent people that were just there along for the ride, they have to go through all this hassle, give out the names, the date of birth, the social security, just because somebody else did something? We all have to pay for it? If you're looking for a person driving the same type of car that was being looked for like a crime he committed, it was driving a car that's similar to this one, a red Civic, we're looking for that type of car, that's a wanted, and then you stop him for that car, then they go, all right, we stop somebody driving that same, we're looking for somebody that's driving the same type of car, he's being looked for, he committed a crime, all right, I will understand that. But asking me all this because he was speeding, I mean, it doesn't go together, it makes no sense.
The courts have said that we can...
All right, now I'm just gonna, look that up, I'm not saying that you're lying, but I want to make sure for myself. Okay.
He schools these cops some more on how their logic is entirely flawed and goes against everything that the First Amendment stands to uphold. Even goes against what it means to be a free U.S. citizen. The passenger's identification ultimately came back clear and void of any warrants, forcing these tyrants to let this gentleman go, but it sheds a negative light on the police force. It's always a delight to see these corrupt law enforcers get schooled, but it's hilarious when they get put in place by someone way younger than them.
What are you guys doing?
Get your hand away from my weapon.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding you.
On September 13th, 2019, Jules Scott uploaded a video to his YouTube channel. This exposed the abuse of power that a couple of Amesbury, Massachusetts police deputies tried to enforce.
What's going on, man? What's going on, man?
What's your name? What's your badge number?
39.
What's your name?
Sean O'Brien.
What's your badge number?
41. So what's going on? When you're just walking around, you're looking in the buildings, looking in the ambulance and stuff.
Is that illegal?
Oh, we're just wondering what you're doing, looking in the abandoned buildings and stuff.
Am I suspected of a crime?
We're just wondering what you're doing.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Right now, no.
Am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go. What's your name?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime? I don't answer questions. I'm revoking my right to remain silent. Is that a problem?
No, we're just wondering what you're doing. It's
kind
of suspicious.
Yeah, I heard.
It's 2 in the morning, you're looking into
Is suspicion a crime?
Yeah, that's why we're looking into it.
Suspicion is a crime.
We're looking into it.
It's quite ridiculous how Officer Moody can simply disallow somebody from moving around without literally any reason. These cops just ruined their reputation in under 1 minute.
Is being suspicious a crime?
Being suspicious is not a crime.
Okay, so am I free to go?
No.
Well,
He's trying to figure out your information. What happens if tomorrow we go over there and there's something wrong with that building?
What happens if this?
We can do this what if game all you want. I mean, you're just.
That's what you're saying.
No, you just keep going down this road. This what if game.
What road?
All you got to do is give your ID so we can figure out.
Is that required of me by law? Have I committed a crime? Wow, why are there so many officers here? Am I free to go?
No, you're being detained.
For what purpose?
Suspicious activity.
Suspicious? Is that a crime? Was that a misdemeanor or a felony?
It's enough to stop you
It's enough.
and check you out.
Supreme Court has already decided.
Chapter 41, Section 98 says we can do it.
Suspicion is not a crime.
You're down here looking at businesses after they close.
Is that a crime?
Yeah, it's called burglary.
It's
Right?
So I got one officer saying that I'm not suspected of a crime, and he said I was looking in buildings. Now you're saying I'm looking in buildings, and that is a crime.
Yeah,
what's that? What crime is
Try
it?
to prevent crimes.
What statute is that?
What's burglary? 266? Yeah, I don't know. Google it on your phone. You got a phone on you.
What evidence do you have that burglary anything?
We're trying to prevent you from doing that.
So why do you suspect me of a burglary?
It's disgraceful that these pigs just gang up on a poor, unsuspecting person having a stroll in the city. They keep trying to scare him and blabber out law codes they have no idea about. Just a weak and lame attempt by the cops to assert their power, detaining an innocent man on a what if.
I don't consent to any searches. Excuse me. I don't consent. Excuse me. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What's that right
What are
there?
you doing? Why are you touching me?
Look, I'm patting you down for weapons.
I got this guy. Got me in the arm hold. I got this guy in the arm hold. Why are you holding? This is illegal detention.
Stop.
What are you doing?
Stop fidgeting.
What are you doing? I'm not fidgeting.
Yeah, you are. Knock it off.
I'm not doing
Okay,
anything.
I'm patting you down for my safety.
I'm not doing anything. I don't consent to any search or seizure. I have not consented. They're violating my rights right now. What's your name, officer?
Well, Rennan.
What's your badge number? What's your badge number?
Now out of nowhere, Officer Hobson decides to violate his Fourth Amendment rights also after illegally detaining him to begin with. Obviously, in the mood to pick on an innocent person, they tried to purposefully escalate things.
26.
What are you guys doing?
Get your hand away from my weapon.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding you. Get it away.
No, I'm not
right?
doing.
Put
I'm
your
not.
hand near my weapon like that again.
Are you? What are you doing? You're trying to find a reason to.
I'm patting you down for weapons.
No, you want
to. Big items bulging in your pockets could be a weapon. Okay.
Why would you suspect me of a weapon? Do you suspect? How? What are you doing? You're legally searching me right now.
Okay. Well. Okay, Einstein. When you're done, okay, go ahead and search the law on your little phone and look up chapter 41, section 98. Okay.
What's that?
Well, figure it out for yourself.
What are you guys doing? You guys are illegally searching me right now.
What's your name? Well, what are you doing out here late at night like this?
Out late at night?
No, but when you're out looking in windows and checking out businesses, we have a duty to check you out as police officers. That's what we do.
What crime have you suspect me of committing?
You don't have to. Well, you don't have to be committing a crime for us to suspect you of something. It's called suspicious behavior.
And suspicion is not a crime.
What time is it? 2 in the morning?
Isn't
you're out looking
is
in windows?
Suspicion a crime? So what time of day? The time of night? How does that? Free and on my way. Okay, I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't committed a crime. You guys don't suspect me of committing a crime. So what's going on? You guys are just harassing me for no reason.
No, this is what cops do.
Okay. It's harass? Yeah, that's
No, we check people out late at night.
Yeah, that's why.
Like I said, look up 4198. That's what we do. It gives us the power to stop people at night and question them about their business abroad during the nighttime and identify them.
You know the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution? You're taking an oath to office. You're taking an oath to the Constitution,
right. You
correct?
can play a little YouTube game all you want.
YouTube game? I'm not playing any YouTube game whatsoever.
Okay? I'm not. We've seen it before.
I'm not stopping you, asking you correct
questions.
Right.
Well, this is what we do for a living.
It's harass.
No, you call it whatever you want.
Citizens.
Okay, it's called preventing crime. Okay, that's what we do.
So you suspect me of being a criminal and committing crime?
We don't know. That's what we're here to find out. Okay, it's very odd.
The absurdity of this whole situation is hard to watch. First, they illegally detain him, then try to illegally search him, and then to top it all off, they have the audacity to call it their job.
In the morning, when you're walking around looking.
What does the time of day have to do with whether somebody's committing a crime or not?
Closed, and you're looking in their windows.
I'm not committing. Is that a crime? No, it's not a crime.
It's suspicious activity.
Go on, do what you're doing, okay?
Suspicious activity is not a crime. Can I have your name?
I already gave it to you. I already gave it to you. Okay, look in your little recording and do your thing.
Yeah, that's how you treat people?
Yeah.
That's how you guys treat people?
Okay, so go ahead and get out of here, and we'll be watching you,
So am I free to leave?
Yes, you are.
So I'm free to stay too, right?
Right.
Okay then, thank you. Have a nice night.
At some point, I guess even these cops realized that this man wasn't going to give up and let his rights be so brazenly steamrolled over. No lie, these cops tried their best to gang up, intimidate, and bully him, but he stood his ground and got his way. Which person do you think fended off America's everyday tyrant the best? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, subscribe so you can take advantage of the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery signing off.